So recently I've been trying to upgrade some of the equipment that I use to make videos for you guys. And in that search, I came across something that grabbed my attention and I wanted to try it out. I've always been interested in cameras of all kinds since I was a small child, and I came across a camera that claims to have 4K resolution with a 44 megapixel camera, and all of that for $32. So today we're going to explore the Vivitar Snapshot Digital Camera. So here we have the Vivitar Snapshot Digital Camera. As you can see, the box shows the camera claims to have 44 megapixels with a 2.8-inch preview screen. Will take over 100 photos with the included SD card. On the back of the box, you see the basic instructions of shutter release, LED flash, the screen, which if you look here is a nice crisp clear picture. You've got zoom out, zoom in, mode settings, and your menu. Over here, which they don't even mention, is the delete button. Inside the box, we're going to have the digital camera, the wrist strap, the USB-C cable, a user manual. Included is a 1-year warranty, and you also have your micro SD card. So I'm also going to pull the micro SD card out so we can see if it has any kind of speed indication on it. So as I said, I was very curious about this camera. It was kind of on a bottom shelf at Best Buy, and you can kind of see already the quality just doesn't seem to be there. This feels very plasticky, and you can hear it rattling. Here's your micro SD card, which is a class 1 micro SD card. So that right off the bat should tell you that they did not care at all about image quality on here. The faster the SD card, the better your recordings will be. I have not honestly tried it with a faster SD card, but maybe I will. Powering on. The audio that's coming out of here is very tinny, but you can see this is the screen here. You've got your menu settings. You can change your mode by pressing that. By default, the camera shoots in 1080p. You can go into your menu, change your resolution. We're going to bump that to 4K. You can do loop recording, time-lapse videos, change your exposure levels. The focus mode, you've either got closed or manual, or close or manual, not really sure which. You can put a date stamp on here. We're going to turn that off. And you can see the screen isn't terrible, but it is a very, very low quality screen. Now, what I found here is that the flash, which you can turn on here, is actually very, very bright. So that's one benefit of this camera. So I took the Vivitar Snapshot out yesterday while playing disc golf. Now there are features on this camera such as image stabilization, and as I said before, I had changed the resolution at the time to be full 4K and 44 megapixels for the photos. Now what I'm about to show you is actual footage from the camera, and I want you to judge for yourself whether or not the claims that Vivitar makes are accurate. So we've run into a bit of a hiccup. My initial video from yesterday's footage will play outside of my editing software, but I can't get it to run inside of my editing software. It keeps flashing offline over and over again. So what I'm going to try to do is play it inside of Windows Media Player so that you can see what it looks like being played back from another device. All right, so you can see my desktop here. And now we're going to play this video. Now, as you can see, the camera set up with its default SD card at 4K resolution is super choppy. And I think the reasoning behind that might be the SD card. But before we delve into that, I'm going to show you a couple more clips.
So this is me testing video on a completely flat surface. I'm slowly backing away from the camera. I think the focus is set to manual, but I really can't tell because it's either off or manual.
So just to show you what I was talking about, I have the camera here. I have set the resolution to 4K, as it says there. And what I'm going to do is just shoot a video of me shooting a video. Now, as you can see, the colors seem to be a little washed out, which that's fine. But I'm also holding the camera as steady as possible. And you should be able to tell a difference between the video that I'm supposedly recording and what's actually happening. So what I've found in my testing of the SD card is that it doesn't seem to want to accept anything higher than a 16 gig card, but the higher the quality card, the better the video and image resolution. That's pretty much standard for any camera, so I don't know why Vivitar would include the lowest priced SD card unless it was literally just a cut down on cost, in which case, why would they even supply an SD card to begin with? You know, for $32, you could tell your customers, hey, you're going to need to buy a class 10 or higher SD card, or maybe just allow the camera to work on something higher than 16 gigs. So my final thoughts on the Vivitar Snapshot. This would be an okay camera to give a child if you wanted them to be able to play with the camera and learn how to take pictures and put them on a computer. This is not something I think I would ever rely on for a couple of reasons. One, the overall quality of the device is just not there. Even for $30, I think Vivitar could have done better. Secondly, I haven't been able to get anything other than a 16 gig memory card to work. And shooting in 4K, even with the highest class memory card, you're not going to have a whole lot of space for film. Now, I have also used this device as a webcam with the same results, so I'm not sure how much better a super fast memory card would work, if you could even get the memory card to work at all. As always, I hope you've enjoyed watching this video as much as I have making it. My name is Bryant. This is Reviews for Nerds. Have a great day.